What's up, everybody? We are back. John Delarose here, delarose.com. That's DELARROZ.com. Been reading through some Batman stuff, and I was reading New Gotham, and New Gotham actually skips over some issues like in the middle of it, and that's Greg Rucka's run. And then there's Ed Brubaker's run around that time, and that skips over some issues too with the Ed Brubaker stuff. So you're wondering what that is. Well, a couple of those issues are Brian K. Vaughan's False Faces, and he actually this has a little bit more than that because Brian K. Vaughan just did some like fill-in stuff for Batman and Wonder Woman, and that just got collected into here. So the first one is Batman is Matches Malone, and Matches Malone is like one of his alter egos where he goes into like seedy areas and gains his information, and that's him. But for some reason, so he actually has Nightwing pose as him at this point, and then Matches Malone ends up working for the Ventriloquist, a very underused villain in Batman because it's ridiculous. But they're doing some like train heist, simple stuff, and we learn about the history of Matches Malone. We find out he's a real person who died, and then Batman kind of assumed that identity afterwards because he knew he wouldn't be around. And that way he would have the cred with the underworld with this guy. Very neat thing. Nightwing, of course, thinks Batman's descending into madness, and Batman, of course, is not. But, they do that sort of like, you're going too far, Bruce, like sort of thing with the storyline on this. And the real Matches Malone returns. He was not dead, but he gets shot and killed anyway on this. And Batman is then sent to be his revenge. And eventually he gets his revenge. He says he'll kill the guy who killed him, and he ends up killing the puppet, not the guy controlling the puppet. So he fulfills it, but he doesn't go too far. So really neat storyline, and fantastic stuff. I really enjoy that. And then we get a one-off Batman issue from later. This is like one of their stock stories that they used, which is just a nice little story with the Mad Hatter, as you can see. And it's just a one-shot. The art on this is a little campy and cheesy, but, it's the Mad Hatter. What you're going to do. It is a campy and cheesy concept. Then we get into Wonder Woman, and there's a 2-issue Wonder Woman series where Clayface actually faces her. The art's a little better in Wonder Woman than it is in the Batman stuff. So it's pretty neat as we... she's dealing with, like, Donna Troy, and what happens is, like, Wonder Woman gets eaten by Clayface, kind of, and becomes Clayface Wonder Woman, but Donna Troy is able to kind of stop her at the end of things, because they're not the same person, I guess, but they are. It's cute. It's a fun storyline, and eventually they stop Clayface, as you can see, who's a Batman villain, so I guess it kind of ties into this whole thing in some way. But it's a nice personal story between Donna and Wonder Woman being friendly. And then there's like a quick story at the end where this is one of those like ones that's in the back of a Files and Origins thing, and they just talk about it's more of like an info dump on the villains. So, you can skip that, but it's okay. So this was really fun. I really actually very much enjoyed this. I think it's severely out of print, if I am not wrong. So sorry about that, if you're interested in getting this. But this is just a solid Batman yarn all the way around. You don't really need a lot of other books in order to like get into this. It's very self-contained. Like I said, these are meant as fill-in issues. And it's some of the better fill-in issues maybe I've ever read. So I'll call this an 8 out of 10. Good stuff all the way around, and enjoyable content. All right, hit that like and subscribe button, everybody. We'll be back soon.